What's going on, Down Under supporters? This episode is brought to you by paintballshop.com, Australia's largest online retailer with over 4,000 products listed. They have sold to nearly every paintball field in the country, and their service and reputation speaks for itself. They are Australia's exclusive distributors for brands such as Planet Eclipse, DLX, HK Army, Push Paintball, Shocker Paintball, and so many more. At paintballshop.com, they've got what you need. Upgrade your game with Paintball Shop's latest Monster Bag pod bag designed for ultimate durability and convenience. This bag holds up to 70 160-round pods, making it the perfect choice for players who need ample storage for their paintball gear. Crafted from super durable mesh, the bag ensures both breathability and strength while keeping your pods safe and easily accessible. Shop now at paintballshop.com. This episode is brought to you by Action Paintball with their epic paintball venue park with over 10 premier paintball battlegrounds to choose from, also providing themselves with not only the best customer service, but the best rental equipment on the earth. Don't like using a rental marker? Action Paintball has you covered. With their large variety to choose from, Action Paintball has you covered with some of the best paintball markers in the world, starting at only an extra $25. With some of the most competitive pricing, you are sure to have the most amazing paintball experience at Action Paintball games. Book now at actionpaintball.com or call now on 96790011. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 5th episode of the Down Under podcast with myself, Brett Mitchell. I'm also with
Bill Calais.
Hey guys, we've got a jam-packed episode. First of all, just want to stop and say a massive apology for the delay and the very long stretch of not doing anything or not letting anybody know what was going on. I think I just needed a little bit of a holiday coming back from about 6-7 weeks of just paintball every week. Bill probably didn't enjoy a break of it because he was just harassing the shit out of me. Even when I was in Thailand, he's like, so when making the next episode when you come back. Well, yeah. So, yeah, just want to say...
He's been that busy. He's been on holiday.
Yeah, just want to say a massive shout out to everybody that absolutely just bombarded me and Bill with when's the next episode.
Yep.
And just, yeah, big apology. We're back on schedule every fortnight. Every second Wednesday, there'll be an episode out. So back to the schedule, back to what we're doing, back to how we're supposed to do it. But yeah, I need a little bit of a vacation from doing everything.
No more holidays.
No more holidays.
No more slackness from Brent.
No more holidays.
Well,
but Bill assured me too just before we started he wants to take control this week.
Well, it's not so much take control. It's more that you're copping a grilling for Thailand and last Sevens event, and yeah, mainly for Thailand you're going to get grilled because like we want everything. We want all the stories, the dirt, the good, the bad, the how it was, what paint was like, what the field was like, what the people were like, what the refereeing was like, what the other players from around the world were like, everything. So on that note, we shall begin. Okay. So this is the good part. So would you like to begin, Brent, with how you traveled over there and how it went?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a story we could.
No.
Mate, it ain't a fun one.
No. Well, would you like me to tell it?
No, it's all right. Yeah, mate, if you need to know, again.
Yes. Well, it's not, I don't need to know.
Apparently the people need to know.
Yes, of course.
But no, so yeah, I participated in the TXBL over in Thailand. Step one was booking a flight.
Mm-hmm.
I joined in a team, so with Colt a bit late. So that was my stupid mistake. So flights went from like $800 direct to $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 direct. So I was like, I'm gonna pay $1,800 to save myself like 3 hours. So I just booked with Cathay Pacific, great airline. It was fantastic, regardless of how the whole thing went. I booked going through Hong Kong.
Yeah,
that right there is just a red flag of do your research before
number one.
You go somewhere, and then also do your research when you have to take a paintball marker, because going just flying through Hong Kong, this whole headache started. So I get to the airport. Flight was at like 8:45.
Kingsford Smith Airport.
I got there at 4 because I knew this whole thing was going to be a headache. Went and saw Border Force, did everything for when I come home.
Yep.
Sorted all of that out. Gave them my serial numbers, like all that sort of stuff, permit, all that good stuff. Went over to the service desk for my gate, waited there till there was a staff member, and then obviously side checked in, got the stickers, everything, stick it on my bag, went up to the service desk, not the actual counter, went to the service desk instead and said, hey, I have a paintball marker to declare.
Yeah.
I'm flying with a paintball marker, blah, 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 blah. So they've gone out, checked it, I'll think this thing's sick. Gone through the flight, and then the flight attendants come back and said, you won't be able to fly with it. because Hong Kong have absolutely no clue what the fuck this thing is. I was like, I'm sorry, like, what seems to be the issue? Like,
that's what
I've
happens
got all the
people when you don't
paperwork.
do your homework.
The lady at the desk said that you have everything, all the paperwork, everything sorted. She goes, Hong Kong will be a pain in the ass. What they wanted to do, so this was a 4-hour argument. First of all, she actually tried telling me I can't take it, and then tried telling me I needed to apply for an international permit. I said those things don't exist, right? Or a B709, right? But New South Wales people don't have to do that.
No.
And then she's trying to say that the permit I have is only to be used in New South Wales. I was like, no, it's a permit to be able to own it in New South Wales. That's why it says permanent of New South Wales.
Yeah.
Permit of New South Wales, sorry.
Yeah, right.
So New South Wales residents get to own it through a permit, not a license. So I squashed that argument. And then she's trying to tell me that I can't fly with it because I'm flying to Hong Kong. I said, well, what's the problem? And she gave me the whole spiel of because it's not a gun anymore, they don't know what to fucking call. So everyone else gets to call it whatever they want. If it was just under the normal firearms license, all they'd have to do is put a yellow tag on it, cross this out and signature here, and then you're free to go.
And apparently it's in a couple of forms. So.
In your suitcase.
Yeah. Right? It's got its own case.
Yeah, so. Right. So then next story was they wanted to take the bottle, so the air bottle with the reg, right, which was off, obviously, and the marker, put it in a pressurized unit, put that on the plane, and then write exactly on a piece of paper where it was on the plane, tell Hong Kong that, so when they get there, I'd be escorted off the plane with armed security to the unit, identify it's my unit,
and then go
to the next plane, watch them load that onto the plane.
55 minutes.
Right, and my layover was 55 minutes. So what the lady did, she double booked my flight. So I still had the 55-minute one.
Right.
But also, if I missed that one, I'd just go on the next flight, which was 2.5 hours later. No, thank you.
Well,
right.
Okay.
So
not worst case scenario.
No,
you got to leave the next day, but also, fair enough.
My suitcase wasn't guaranteed to be on the second flight; it'll be on the first one. So I wouldn't be on the first flight, but my suitcase would be. And then I wouldn't be landing in Bangkok until 2.5 hours later than what I'd normally land.
Would your suitcase still be going round and round on the carousel, or no?
Right. So that was my argument with the lady at the desk.
Well,
so I just ended up, and I'd have to do everything again coming home. But the problem would have been I'd have to deal with Bangkok staff members, right? So that'll just be a language barrier right there off the bat. So I was like, you know what, not worth it. Rang you. And I was like, mate, I'm leaving my gun here. I even had to leave the bottle. They wouldn't even let the bottle on, right? And I was trying to say it's a water bottle.
Well,
the regulator's not on the bottle. It's just an empty aluminium canister.
It doesn't matter.
So that was a big argument. That was one of the hours of the 4 hours standing there because it's a pressurized bottle. They don't let even CO2 canisters on. But I just kept saying, I'm like, mate, there's no pressure in the bottle. The cap is, I had to call it a cap. The cap is off the bottle. Like, it can't hold pressure if you put it in it.
So long story short, you weren't allowed to take your gun.
So I didn't take my gun
because you weren't allowed to travel through Hong Kong.
I was nearly not even allowed to take the hopper because the batteries are still.
Okay, so for people that want to know for future references, what do? You don't
fly through Hong Kong. Just fucking fly direct
to Thailand.
And it's just as simple as it gets. No, not even to Thailand. Right? Just fucking fly direct. Right?
Okay, so if we go in December, they said they might be holding.
I think there's another one in December. They reckon. I'm flying direct, mate.
I'll come to this one, but
I'm hitting up Ben Simpson. I want a fucking business class flight, mate. I ain't doing this shit, man.
Mate, right, take it easy, Greenspan. Business class.
No, mate,
really?
No, because
sorry, right? Even
the way home was terrible, mate. So I get on the plane.
Oh yeah, that's well. Wait, let's go through Thailand and then we'll get to the comeback story.
All right, no worries. All right, so anyways, I landed in Thailand
on the Wednesday
night. Got through Hong Kong, everything without even square. Actually, no, that. I landed in Hong Kong. There's a security guard waiting for me because obviously Sydney and Hong Kong didn't get to connect with each other for a while.
Right.
They asked where everything was, and I said, "Oh no, I didn't bring it." Whatever. That was I think it was just there for like 10 minutes. They were making phone calls. So then I was let go straight away and made my next flight. That was a piece of piss. There wasn't even anybody in it, so I pretty much just crashed out for that hour and a half, 2 hours. So I was sweet. I starfished on my own.
All right.
There was no one in it.
So it was
fantastic.
Fantastic. So the actual flight, it was good.
Yeah, overall the meals were great, flight was great, staff were great. It was just that headache because I had to fly
the marker
Hong Kong.
incident.
So we get into Bangkok, sorry, and there's two guards, not guards, just attendants standing there with the sign with my name, and I was like, "Oh, I'm special. Like, do I get VIP treatment?"
VIP service.
Wow. They're like, "Oh, we just come to escort you to your suitcase to your paintball one," and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't bring it." The guy's face dropped straight away. He's like, "Man, I wanted to see what color it was." Is you serious? I said, "Yeah, I had to fly through Hong Kong." The minute I said that, he put his hand up and said, "Say no more."
I understand.
All right, so I was like, "Yes, cool." They had to make a few radio calls and a few phone calls, and then they're like, "Yep, sweet." When I got my bag, waited about an hour and a half in immigration. That was a headache and a half. Just slow.
Okay.
There's like 10
Okay.
counters and
Okay.
2 open. Yeah, got the suitcase, went through immigration, got through, no dramas, got him a taxi, 2-hour trip from the hotel to Pattaya. Driving through, I felt like when my old man went to Vegas, he came home and said, the driver straight away said, "Do you need to go to the weed shop?" So we got about 10, 15 minutes from Pattaya, and old mate's like, "Do you need to go to the weed shop?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go. Whatever. It's illegal."
Yeah, well, it is in Thailand. It is legal.
Yeah, went and dropped, I think it was like 1,100 baht, so $80 on like, I don't think it was like 11 or 12 grams. Went back to the hotel. That was my holiday's worth.
Well, that was your arrival.
That was me arrival.
Your arrival.
I was only there for 5 days.
Okay, but upon arrival, you went back to the hotel after.
Yeah, so I went to the hotel. So I went to the bud shop, then went to the hotel. Smashed through all of that. Signed in. Told Grace and Broderick I was here. Went upstairs. Had a chop, had a roll. Went to the beach because it's literally just across the road, the beach. So you had like the hotel, then the beach.
Not that you're in holiday mode or anything.
No, beachfront hotel. So yeah, quickly had a big J. Went to, obviously I had a shower and stuff, and then quickly had a J. Went to bed. Woke up the next morning about 7:30.
And the Thailand experience
and then
begins.
that's when the Thailand experience went. Went to Brekkie, met up with everybody, and then that Thursday we went to the field.
And you were rooming with Ben Simpson.
Yeah, Ben didn't show up until Friday night.
But that's all right.
Yeah. So then we had Brekkie, had a bit of chat, see how everybody is, because it's been a little bit since we've seen each other.
Yep.
And then went straight to the field, saw the big setup there, went and saw Woody from Black Flag.
Yep.
Saw his little setup, it looked sick. The printing on the tent and everything came out awesome. Went and saw the OG boys and in the OG booth.
Yep.
Went and had a look at a few products because they just had shitloads of products everywhere, man. Like packs, pods, hoppers, markers,
the works.
Just everything. Yeah, clothing, super sick jerseys too, man. Like some of these jerseys they're making are sick.
Okay.
Oh, and the headbands, man. Oh my god, there was. I can't remember exactly, but there was this brand that made like Japanese style dragon ones. I'll get it off Adam. Adam knows exactly what it is. Those things look sick. They're like $60. But yeah, so anyways, then checked out the field, went and saw Gooch, so I had a lot of Gooch. Went out, checked the field.
Rich Telford was with Gooch, yeah? So you got to meet Rich Telford.
No, he wasn't there at the time yet.
But you got to
I got to meet Rich Telford, later on. And so went and sorted out the field with Pete Adams and Eddie Adams.
Yep.
Went to the field. I had a quick squiz around, look at the layout, just take it all in. It was pretty sick to have just the beach there, on the beach, grandstand around you, and just the field was actually really high quality turf. Wasn't a lot of sand on it at all. Like even through the event, there was fuck all sand on the field.
Yep.
Obviously, you wouldn't pick up paintballs and put them in your hopper.
Well, obviously, no.
But the bunkers came out really cool with all the TXBL logos and everything on them. Yeah, layout was super sick first day, and then every other day it kept changing.
Yeah, you mentioned that like there was a few changes throughout each day you were training. The layout was slightly different because it wasn't flowing as well, or it's too easy to get to.
Wednesday it was the original layout they put up.
Yep.
But I wasn't there to play on that one. Broderick and Grace were.
Yep.
The next day they changed the big wedges to the small Doritos and the Snake 50. That benefited, a lot of people said, because it made the flow of the snake a bit more harder to be in. And then so I trained on the Thursday, had a blast, and then the Friday we played on a different layout. The Doritos were moved out wider. The Dorito corner was put in.
But Friday wasn't competition day. It was just a training day. Or was Friday?
Friday was Div 2 and Div 3.
Okay.
And then, so Div 2, Div 3 played till night, X-Ball. And then Div 1 started in the morning of Saturday.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, Div 1 played, I think it was like all 4 or something games or 2 games on Saturday and then 2 games on Sunday. The roster was super mixed. Like Div 3 basically did up until qualifiers on Friday, and then fucked around Saturday. Like it was a really weird schedule. I thought everybody would just play 2 games on Friday, 2 games on Saturday, and then you'd lead the finals on Sunday, like being an NXL event. That's how I thought they would have done it. And like I think another thing I would have thought, and a lot of people would have thought, was when Div 1 would have played, because they had Div 2 and Div 3 playing night ball. Now I had nothing against that. Just me personally, I would have had Div 1 at night.
Because there was more people there to watch?
It's just more. It's more of your media factor that you have a tournament, you're playing night.
But was it like more people during the night?
Oh yeah, shit. So
well, obviously people are on at work and they can take time off to go watch. Yeah.
Most of the teams that were there actually watched the night. It wasn't 30 degrees sitting in a grandstand. It was like a nice 25, 23
so you
degrees.
Were comfortable to watch
at night. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
And
drink in the hand as well, mate.
You could actually see the game better under the light.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's just your eyes could just focus a lot more.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, just for me personally, anyway, it was more enjoyable. I think it's because it's under the night. You don't get to watch this much, and you're watching competition play at night, like under a bunch of lights.
Fair enough, which is something you don't normally do and you don't normally see, right?
So that's why I would have had Div 1 personally at night.
Well, it's more of your showcase sort of.
Yeah, that's my opinion anyway. But the competition there was just fucking next level, man.
All right, let's talk about that. How were the US, Russian, Malaysian, Thai, all like from all countries? What was it like? Like, were they?
We didn't get to play a US team.
We
played a Pommy team, and I think it was like 3 Russian teams.
Okay, so the Pommy team you played against was mainly some of them from Lucky 15.
I think a few of them were from the 15s. Yeah,
well, Jim McGowan was playing with them.
Jim McGowan was playing with Canyon Wise guys.
Oh, okay, so he was guesting on it.
Yeah, he was playing with the Malaysian. I can't remember. There was so many different variety of teams. But yeah, I think it was like close to 7 or 8 just Russian teams over there throughout the 3 divisions. And like just playing, because we played Div 1, just being on the field, man, you can tell the difference, like just watching it as well. You can tell the difference between someone that plays this once a week, once a fortnight type of thing, to guys that play this 3-4 times a day. Like 3-4 times a week, sorry.
Week, yeah.
Like these guys were just pulling off.
Oh, there's always that level of difference you can see.
You couldn't even compete in a gun battle because they'd have your number straight away.
All right, so playing against the Russians, they were a level above, sort of.
100%.
That's all right. That's fair enough. So what was it like playing against Smotrov? Did you play against Smotrov or Malloy?
Didn't get to play either of them.
Either of them?
Nope.
No?
Not even Jim McGowan either.
Oh, well. Watching him play, though?
Oh, man, just super smooth, man. Like, me and River were both just having orgasms at one stage of watching Malloy.
Yes.
Yeah, Malloy's just every move he makes matters, and it changes the dynamic of the game. Like, he got one shot on a guy's hopper who wasn't getting out, and he's screaming on his hopper, and the ref pulls him out, and then he runs around and gets the rest of it, all 5. He smacked the guy on a hopper. The guy wouldn't get out, and that's stopping him from moving up the snake. The minute he smashed him out, he ran around, snapped the snake guy out, one-balled him, and then moved around and just got the whole 5.
I guess that's why they're on the big bucks. With
mate, you can only hope.
Because, that's what they do every day.
And watching Leo's just super smooth. Like, really slick, really just professional looking, you could say. Just like he's floating on clouds, man. He just plays super smooth, super aggressive, and he just knows the ins and outs like all of them, man. And then watching Golov just be sort of like that father captaincy role, and just the way he just communicates with the team, builds everybody up.
He was playing more of a leadership role.
Role. And just building everybody up and just keeping everybody together, right? Like, he wasn't just segregating the best of the best to play with those guys. He was with the good guys, and then he'd be with the not as good as these guys, because they flog everybody anyway. Like, I think the only team to really give him a hand was Infernal, and I think they're a Malaysian team. And those guys,
they're pretty.
And those guys were sick. They walked the field with us, man. I think they beat us 7-1. Like, they're off the break shooting. Like, and that was a crucial part of that layout, off the break shooting. If you got 1 kill off the break, you were winning the point.
Well, it does change the game when you got a one-body advantage, I guess.
Well, just that field it did, because it was all about pace. If you made the bump before the next player, you were at the 70% advantage. And if he somehow managed to match you, now you're back at 50-50 again.
Yeah, right.
And it's then whoever's going to die first, especially in that snake
Well,
side.
it wins the gun battle, really, isn't it?
No, because
No?
you'd be sitting there cross trying to get their support play through the middle, so then you can come through the highway.
Yep.
Because it was a hard to cross battle. It was very hard because of all the big bunkers that were there and the way they were. It's hard to actually keep a cross battle.
Fair enough.
So yeah, this layout ended up being super fun, even though it kept changing all the time. The layout ended up being super, super fun, super, super fast, like really, really fast. And these guys are so freaking quick, man. Like, there's a couple of these Russian guys that were about the size of Gaddy, and man, I'm telling you now, man, like they were just smashing everybody because that snake was designed for someone.
Yeah.
Like just every small bunker on Earth was in
small
it,
player.
and just some of the part like you wouldn't even think you could make a run like that, and they just go and smash it out. And it's just, you sitting there going, that's fucking bullshit. Like, I can't even get to that corner. This cunt's running through it. Like, what the fuck?
So that was sort of next level.
Just on another level, man.
Okay. So here's a question. Off field, what were they like?
If it wasn't game day and it wasn't a team like,
they weren't
in the middle of a team fucking.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jim McGowan's always a happy face. I mean, I was on FaceTime with you when I walked past.
Yeah.
And he just grabbed the phone out of my hands.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I met Jim here when he came and did that.
Yeah,
when
Luke came into the clinic. Jim's always just so bubbly, so friendly, just loves to be around paintball.
Mm-hmm.
Loves the hot weather. Fucking hates England's weather.
Anyway, so they weren't.
Jim was super cool. Leo was just very informative, very upfront, very what's the word? It's not posh, but like that's just how he holds himself. Very very formal. I'd say formal.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Super respectful. Malloy's just a bundle of joy. Like sometimes he doesn't even fucking look it. He looks like a very angry man. But no, man, he's super cool, super relaxed. Just loves to be around paintballers. Not just paintball itself, loves to be around everybody. And
so when they're not on the field, they're not within their team limits and stuff like that. They're top blokes.
They're normal people, man.
Okay, but they're really nice guys, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. They've got the time for you.
Okay, on field.
Oh, they're fucking assholes. Honestly, man. So like they're to a degree, right?
But that's why
they know what
they know
what they're doing. Right? At the end of the day, you can't trick them. And if you be a smart mouth or you try and put one on someone, it's gonna be on, especially if it's their teammate, right? If they get a good shot on you, like you would, if you can get a good shot on someone, you're gonna give it to them if they've been a smart ass.
Yeah,
that was pretty much like they humbled a fair few people, especially Leo. Like especially when there was a couple of overshooting altercations, Leo just fucking.
So if you overshot one of them, you're expecting it.
You were gonna cop it, man. And like I think Golov had the numbers in for him, man. Like every time someone would hit crack Leo because they played on the same team, Leo and Smotrov.
Yeah.
If someone put it on Leo to try and be a smart ass because I shot Leo Smotrov, Golov was just there to just fucking put you onto the floor, man. Like
take all.
And that bloke ain't flinching. Like he's a weapon.
Well, that's why they paid the big bucks, I guess, isn't it?
But they're all awesome guys on and off the field. Like they came out. Some of them came over and gave you pointers and whatnot about you should do this instead of this. Look this way when you get just tips you wouldn't think of because you're not in that mindset.
Yeah, right.
Or you're not that experienced, or you don't see the things the way they see it.
Well, I mean, they've been doing it for a long time. A
long time and at the highest level.
But also, bro, when you do it, like you said before, when you've got a player that does it 3-4 times, 3 to 4 times a week, he's out there on the field playing or training or whatever.
Yeah.
Like these guys do it for a living, right? So there's going to be a massive difference between players that do it, of a weekend or every second weekend or whatever,
100%.
right? But that's why they get paid the money they do, and that's why they have to perform the way they do as well.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, it's understandable. Also, it was an event where you had the field on top of sand. No problems with the field.
No,
it was good.
No, it didn't even have a hole in it.
No
nothing.
Divots. No nothing.
Zero.
So that was a cool stuff. I think because a few players were concerned about that. They were like,
I was concerned if you had done say 100 slides into the snake or 100 big moves from D1 to D2 because it was a big slide push.
Yeah,
there'd be a divot.
Yeah,
held up pretty well, man. Even after that massive rainstorm they had, the field was still there. Like the No divots, no movement in the sand, no
Okay,
high
so
spots.
so the field held up nice, and it was a nice
100%.
field approach.
Yeah.
All right. Also, I noticed next to the field it was your players' 10 area.
Yeah, that big white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it had a couple of
Yeah, that's all
yeah.
the player. That's all the
All right,
players.
so each team had obviously a table and chairs.
Yeah, there
and all
was
that.
like about 1,000 tables. About
Okay, and
4 chairs.
I also heard it was sort of like teams would finish a game if they had a game in the morning, and it was like 9, 10 o'clock, and their next game wasn't until like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Literally, they would finish. Players would literally kick off their gear, go for a swim, come back, go get something to eat, come back, look at the time and go, oh shit, I still got a couple of hours. Oh, how about I just take a jet ski cruise out and come back?
Pretty much.
So it was
Pretty much.
you're in holiday mode all the time you're there, and
Yeah.
it's when you saw, because I watched all your games, and when you were watching it as a viewer with the beach in the background, you guys there in the grandstands around, I mean, it looked awesome. I guess the only criticism I can say is during some of the games where it had a beautiful grandstand around it, it was empty.
Yeah.
Like you'd sort of think, maybe you could fill them in a bit more. But I guess what you said before, at night there was a lot more people. So obviously people have jobs during the day, but at night when it's a big event like this in their like hometown, like on Pattaya Beach, you'd think the locals would go, shit, let's go support and have a look. Which obviously they did during the night,
Yeah.
because they had the time to come.
Yeah.
Right. So which is great.
But no, the grandstands did fill up at night. Most of it was just players, really, when you looked at it.
Yeah, I'm sure there was like a couple of locals out there having a look.
Yeah, there
as
was
well.
a couple. There's a fair few people that were just there on a holiday as well, checking it out.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, what did they have? International beach soccer as well, I think there.
Yeah, the World
I saw-
International Beach
I
Camp.
saw almost. Yeah. I saw it. Well,
That's what
Elmo put up a couple of videos, so
a lot of people there at night. Yeah, so that obviously would have taken a fair bit of attention.
yeah,
But the grandstand tickets were free. Like you just walk through.
yeah. So no one had to pay anything, so it was free.
Mhm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. So, what was the paint like? What were you shooting?
There were 2 types. There was level 4 and level 5 OG stuff.
OG?
Yeah, it was just OG paint.
Oh no, HK.
No, nothing. It's just OG stuff.
Oh wow, no GI. Well, it's an NXL event, isn't it? What you think GI or
Yeah, it worked out, man. I don't do that side.
Oh, okay. So OG is like what their local sort of.
Yeah, it's a Thailand brand, I think.
Oh, right. So it's sort of like we have Axiom.
Mate, I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, it's the first time I'm hearing of OG paint. I know they do pods and.
No, yeah,
and
that was the
gear and
brand
shit
of
like
paint
that.
that was there. Like, it had OG all over the box.
Pretty cool.
We shot the pink stuff, which was level 4, I think, and then level 5 was the gold stuff. We didn't really like how that shot, out of our markers anyway.
Right.
So we stuck with the level 4 stuff. It shot pretty well. Every 10th, 12th ball would ping to the right or ping to the left. Most of it was pretty
straight.
You'd hit a head.
Okay. So it was decent paint.
It was pretty good paint, yeah.
So 8 out of 10 would go straight. You're saying?
Yeah.
Get it left and
Yeah,
right. Ping.
7 to 8 out of 10 will go pretty
Shit, man,
relatively straight. That's pretty good paint,
That's
man.
pretty good paint, brother. There, you're getting a lot more straight, accurate shots
Yeah,
out of
there's,
that than anything else.
The biggest complaint I had about the paint was they had the fucking bags.
Oh, the
Inside
gel
the paint
caps.
bags, yeah, the
gel
gel
caps
caps.
inside.
So sometimes
yeah.
you just dump the whole thing in the thing, forgetting about it. Next thing you know, about 3 pods later, you look at the pod and it's like, fuck.
Or it's in your hopper jamming up the fucking.
Yeah, that
feedback.
happened to Pete Adams on Wednesday.
Yeah, no,
I forgot to
that's,
undo
mate,
it, and then Pete's put his thing in his hoppers jams.
Mike used to get the old HK paint and other paints like that, and they used to have the gel caps in it. Right, so you'd load up and you'd miss 1 or 2, and you'd go into the caddy, and you'd fill the pod, then bang, and then halfway through a point you'd be shooting, and then it's like dead.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then you'd rip your hopper off, and the gel cap would literally be jammed in between like the 2 rotor bits in there, and you'd be like, bang, pull it out. Yeah, well, it was.
That's just how it was.
Man, it's all right. Human error, yeah, I understand, but like it would happen. And you know what I mean? Like it happened, so you just dealt with it. But it wasn't an all the time sort of thing.
Yeah. Nah, this was every bag.
Well, every bag did have one in it, so you'd rip them out, throw them out, and then, obviously the pit crew would miss 1 or 2. Right? So, all right, sweet. So, event was good, paint was good, field was great. Highly recommend people to go to the next one if they hold one in
100%. There should
December.
be one. Apparently, there's going to be one in December. They reckon. So, yeah, I reckon, guys, if you can afford it, get the team together.
I'm in.
Oh,
I'm in. I'll come to this one.
Oh, right. But no, yeah, guys, if you can definitely get a team together and
Ricky,
get something organized, go for it. Honestly, it's such good fun, such high competition. Go there to win.
Okay.
Like, really, like, have that attitude. Go there to win because every other team has that attitude. Like, yeah, that's cool. Let's go have fun. but let's go win. And that was our attitude. Like we went, let's go have fun, but let's go compete against the best there is.
Well, that's why you just play
Right,
Div 1
so-
because you want to compete against the best.
Yeah,
teams in
like
the
a lot
world
of
and pick
people
up
gave
whatever
us a
you
bit of
can.
shit for playing Div 1. They're like, oh, you're not going to last, whatever. And you were like,
Who?
"Ew." Oh, a lot of people gave a shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh, fuck yeah. But they're like, oh, what, you're not going to fucking compete in Div 1, you're not going to be able to do this, you might win. And we're like, we don't give a shit. Just here to compete against the best.
And experience.
And, like in my view, you don't learn unless you lose. So, that's why, obviously don't like to lose, but
man,
you're never going to learn anything if you continue to win.
You're
Right? So
over-
if you just lose and learn to lose, good.
But you're over there to experience like another tournament, and it's an international tournament, so it's the journey there. It's the hanging out with your mates when you aren't playing on the weekends, and it's all the stuff that you go through to get there. It's like they say, it's not the actual holiday that you go on; it's the journey to get there, bro. Which is and the journey
100%.
back,
And it's that team bonding.
Well, yeah, you get that as well. So that's good.
Yeah, it's just that consistent team bonding. You're going away, you're learning each other's habits, who each other really are. Just what Bill likes and what Brent
You
likes.
get little windows into each of your teammates when you're
like what's Bill's little crafty habits he does. Or he wakes up and has a cheeky coffee every morning. Like
what's his routine before?
It's just you get to learn. Each other's habits and just get to know each other a little bit more, and you become better friends. And that's what all paintball really is. Just a big friendship.
Okay, so it was all good that side. The paintball side was great, yeah?
It's fantastic.
Okay, so what was the nightlife like? But
the first night I was there, it was obviously a quiet one.
Obviously, because you landed,
Yeah, because everyone had a pretty big day before they were trained, and it was like super hot.
I mean, you couldn't help yourself. You're on the chuff straight away as soon as
Yeah,
you landed,
well,
so.
it's legal. But no, the days were really good. Actually, it wasn't really that hot. It was always overcast.
That's cool.
Except for that one time it pissed down. And they had to can the event for that day.
Well, they had some sort of storm hit. I saw the post up, and they had to repair some of the fencing and some of the
I
field.
think some of the netting came down.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, man.
Am I putting you to sleep?
I think some of the netting came down.
Yeah, right. So they repaired it, and then Saturday they continued.
No, Sunday. That was on Saturday night. Yeah,
Sunday they continued the rest of the prelims from the day before.
Yeah, they had one more. They had one more split to go through.
Yeah, that's.
And then it was us. So that started at 8 o'clock, and then we started after.
Okay.
That.
So weather was great.
Weather was great. Obviously, except for that one night. Night was pretty good. We had a chill night the Thursday night. Obviously.
Well, I saw some of Elmo's videos. I saw one of the nights she's went to. It was at like a local market.
Yeah, that was on the Friday night.
Okay, so the great thing was when I saw with that video was you saw like what did you have? You had a White Russian. What did you have?
Yeah, we went to this little bar. Elmo had a pina colada.
Yeah. And
I had a White Russian.
Somebody else had a margarita.
Eddie Adams had a big margarita.
Yeah, margarita or something. So that you literally got it and just walked through the markets, got food. So it was really like you could buy lots of shit there as well.
Yeah,
cheap.
Oh yeah, of course, cheap.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think
all knockoffs, obviously, but
yeah, that was the Friday night. The Thursday night we just had a quiet one. Went and got our scooters and then just fucked around. Went to the field. Trained. Went home. All had a shower. I went straight to the laundry. Dropped my stuff off. Did the laundry. And then we just went to this joint up the road. Just had a feed. I just had salt and pepper squid because I wasn't overly hungry.
Okay, so you had normal sort of food.
Yeah, I did. I had one Thai dish the whole week. Like the whole week I was there. I wasn't really into it.
Each to your own about the food, bro.
Dixie, I wouldn't even know what the heck it was. Dixie literally just pointed at it and said, "Get that."
Okay. Fair enough.
And yeah, it was like,
Wasn't bad.
It was alright. It was some rice, that's why I picked it. But it wasn't too bad. But I wouldn't personally. I'm more of an Indonesian food style person.
Okay.
Just that wasn't for me. So I just sort of stick to the normal stuff. Like I had what else did I have? Yeah, so I had the squid, and then there was one night I just had chicken because I just was not hungry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
And yeah,
that's as Aussie as it gets.
Six chicken nuggets.
Give me
And
some nuggets, mate.
was me for the night. Like, another night we had on the Sunday we had a Sunday roast, big Sunday roast. It was just lamb, pork, beef. Lamb, pork, chicken, and beef. Sorry, mashed potato, gravy, big freaking pallet of fucking roast veg, carrot, pumpkin.
Sounds like you ate well.
Yeah, we ate like king. And then, yeah, that's Sunday night. So I flew out Monday morning. So that's Sunday night. Elmo was like, have you ever been down Walker Street?
Oh, you went
I
to
was
see the
like-
lady boy.
I was like, what the fuck's Walker Street? No, like, I've never been to Thailand before, Elmo. Like, what the fuck's Walker Street? And that's Adam right there.
Was it one of those? Hi, my name is Marika.
No,
What's
no,
your real name?
so-
Joselito.
Yeah, pretty much. So Elmo's like, well, we got to fucking go. Rung up everyone, went and had dinner, went and had Sunday roast. And then we got the taxis, headed straight there.
Well, he's on the drink that
yeah,
night?
we're on the drink hard.
Oh,
So
that's,
I was
that's
like,
not
I
a
wanna
good
have.
idea before you go to that area of Thailand.
So
I guess.
Adam said to me, let's have a comp. And I said, what are you talking about? And he's like, who can drink the most, right? And keep it up. I'm like, man, I got a flight Monday. I'm gonna have the big one.
fuck that shit.
And he's going, come on, you pussy, fucking rah. So that's me. Fuck you. Fuck, call me a pussy. I have it on you, motherfucker.
There you go.
Right?
Folds under
Yeah,
peer
man,
pressure
yeah.
like a little bitch.
Yep. I went, fuck you, let's go. So we're at the bar, like where we had the roast.
This
and
is
we're
before you
going-
went down Walker Street.
So we're going 1 for 1. I think we had like
that's
5 or 6
dangerous,
there.
mate. That's so dangerous.
All right, so we were just smacking the cocktails down. Whatever the fuck he was ordering, we were drinking, right? Then we get the taxis, we go down, we're still fine. Get to Walker Street, I think it was about 20 minutes in a taxi.
Right. Well, in
That's
the
a walk-
state you were, mate, you wouldn't have known if it was 20 or 30, but anyway.
No, I wasn't really that drunk yet. Like, it was still hitting in. And then we're walking down Walker Street, and man, there's just fucking nightclubs central. But just before we get to Walker Street, we're passing this about 5 minutes, or like 2 streets, because there's just that much traffic. We're going past this massage salon.
Massage salon or
Parlour,
massage
sorry.
parlor?
Parlour, sorry.
I don't know what
Fucking-
I don't know what a massage
Shut
salon
up,
is,
shut
but
up,
anyway,
right?
righto.
We're going past it, right? Adam decides to wind his window down and just wait.
Oh,
right? Yeah. You
no.
can just hear him at the front.
Yeah,
Right, I'm just wind his window back up. I'm like, man, not yet.
Yeah, you'll come by.
So we get to Walker Street, and the shit is just everywhere.
No
People
disrespect.
fucking everywhere, man. Lights, neon, fucking pound of music.
Well, it
everything,
is
you
their
know,
red light
right?
district.
Yeah,
right?
right.
So apparently,
So
yeah.
we're
Well,
going
it's not
through-
just. Is Walker Street just
I
all,
had fucking no idea.
or is it both? Like you can, or is it just lady boys?
Oh, just lady.
Anyway, that's not. Who cares?
So
That's
yeah,
not.
so
That's not what the issue.
first
Okay.
bar we walk into. Adam's dragged in, so we're like, oh, guess we're going here. Get on our drink, whatever, blah blah blah. Get absolutely smashed. Lady boys are coming everywhere,
Oh, that's
right?
dangerous.
Me and Adam just
man.
made false names
Shit.
and false ages up, and we were killing it. Adam nearly scored too.
Fuck ads. Is there something you're not telling us, mate?
Oh, mate, I reckon so. He was having fun.
Oh well. Okay.
But nah,
That's another episode.
he didn't get dragged away, so we kept him safe. But nah, so walk out of the next one. Go to another bar. Go to another bar.
So
Go to another bar.
How smashed did you get?
Oh, we lost count because Elmo ended up buying a bottle.
Okay, so where did you end up at the end of the night?
I don't know. I don't remember the last place we were at.
The question is, did you wake up next to anyone in the morning?
No, I remember getting back to the hotel,
Okay.
but I remember the last bar we ended up.
You walked back, drove back?
No, taxi.
Taxi, okay.
Taxi, bus. We got straight to the hotel, and then I pretty much just kicked everything off, had a shower, and then went to
So there was a couple of eventful nights.
Yeah, it was a couple of good nights, yeah.
Anything else you want to?
No. There's a couple of good nights.
Okay.
A couple of good nights.
Would you like
yeah.
me to share
No,
something?
It's all good.
Oh,
It's all good.
no, I'm more than happy to share the
No,
story.
it's all right.
With the, well, no,
It's
it's
all
the
good.
viewers. It's for our
You don't
viewers.
need to know, mate.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't think
so, the boys will back me up, Cole.
Oh, right.
So,
Are we talking about Saturday night?
the night, yeah,
Oh, no.
someone,
All right.
someone had to be
Yeah,
doubled
all
back
right,
to the
I got this.
hotel
I
because
got
he
this. I got
was a
this.
little bit too
I got
hey
this.
going.
Righto. So we're sitting down. Eddie and Pete Adams walking. They go, "What are you guys up to?" And Eddie looked at me. I was like, "Oh yeah, right. We'll go back because we both ran out of gear."
Yeah.
I was like, "Broderick's got some. We can just pinch off here."
Just going to Rick. Hey, Rick, man, shit, you got to hide your gear. These guys are coming in and pinching it.
No, but at that stage, we went halves, 11 grams, but I only took about
Okay, so
I only took about 2 joints worth out of it. Right?
here's the thing, but everyone that goes to Thailand, even people that like do smoke or don't smoke here or whatever,
Yeah.
like when you're in Thailand, like it just pretty much everyone does.
Yeah, pretty much.
Correct?
Yeah,
Okay,
just-
so-
yeah. But you're not walking down the road and every third time.
So you got to do it in the privacy of your own place.
You got to be like you do it here, right? You wouldn't do it
You wouldn't do it in the middle of the street.
You wouldn't go to a restaurant and have a J right in front of everybody, right? Like we always went onto the beach,
Fair enough.
and then we're sort of away from it.
I mean, I don't discriminate whether you drink, you smoke, pot, whatever. I don't give a shit. That's your business,
what
mate.
you do.
Like, you're there to have a good time. That's
right.
Fuck, why not?
So we went to the bud shop. A few people came with us, and then got our stuff. I bought a beer as well to eat.
Oh,
right? So on the way back, on the moped, parked up, went to the beach. On the way to the beach, I ate my cookie.
okay. So for the viewers, the cookie, for those that don't know, was a 300 milligram laced with THC in it, right? And this idiot,
I had the whole cookie.
It's the whole
cookie, right? And then
and then what happened after you smoked
the joint.
Wow.
Joint and a half. And then I think it was Dixie called, and he's like, "Hey, we're at this restaurant just up past another restaurant we know that we'll be going to. Do you guys want to come have dinner here?" We're like, "Yeah, cool, no worries."
How far was that from where you were?
Without traffic, about 10 minutes. With traffic, 10 hours. Right?
Nah. Come on, 10 hours.
But honestly, I was that gone, I didn't know. Right? Right? So we're like, "Yeah, no worries."
Brent's having a jolly all the time.
I remember the joint and a half I smoked. I forgot about the cookie I had.
Yeah, because it takes like 40 minutes, 50 minutes to kick in, right?
So I go upstairs, get changed, get me scooter keys, get on the scooter, I'll start driving. It's peak hour traffic and it's pitch black. Elmo's in front of me with his partner at the front. I'm behind
Michelle.
Yeah, hello Michelle. And then we're I'm behind him. Adam and Ben Simpson are behind me, and then Pete's by himself at the back. We're all driving along, happy as day. Stuck in really bad traffic. The field was 2 minutes. Like in the morning, it's 2 minutes.
Right.
From the hotel to the field, to me, felt like 50 minutes. So I got.
Well, that's because you were in another world.
Right, we got just past the field, or just to the field, and I'm laughing my head off.
Well, mate,
right?
you were in Disneyland. Right? That's why.
Because I was in Disneyland, right? I was giggling my head off. I leaned back at Eddie. I said, "Man, I don't know how stoned I am. How fucking long did that take for us to get here?"
5 minutes.
Eddie said half an hour.
Half an hour.
Yeah. Eddie said it took about half an hour.
So how long did you feel like it was?
I thought it was about 50 minutes. You just stopped and you stopped.
Stop.
Because Pete didn't want to go through traffic. He didn't want to go through traffic because some people would double it. Elmo turns around. He goes, "No, fuck this. I've had enough. We're cutting traffic."
Oh, no.
Put his hat on backwards.
And you're in La La Land.
Right? So I've gone fucking what? Like my eyes are fucking like beacons now, man, right? I've just razor focused on Elmo's license plate. I've gone full Call of Duty mode, like fucking focus, man. Mirroring exactly what Elmo's doing, catching through. Can't feel the fucking legs. And then we get through all this fucking traffic, hook the right, and then I can see Elmo looking at the freeway, pointing at the freeway.
You are such an amateur.
Book a left, I've gone, fuck.
Oh, on the freeway?
On the freeway, right? We're going.
You're baked.
I'm gone, right? We're going 80, 90 Ks an hour, right? My eyes are going double what they fucking were before.
We don't.
Right, and
it's something you shouldn't do. Like, he's
right?
a muppet for doing
that.
Like,
man.
we don't.
I should have. You know what I should have done?
Do that.
You know what I should have done? The minute we got to the field,
should have got a taxi.
I should have parked up my scooter and went, "I can't fucking ride."
Anyway,
right?
So you did, but anyway, that's
so
right.
So we ended up. I'm sitting there, fucking holy fuck, like thinking the world, thinking I'm going.
Were you getting death wobbles?
No. Think I was getting like going through like a fucking what's the speed, like going light speed, man, because everything was flying through me. No helmet, the hair was going right.
Brent's like,
yeah, man, I was I was holy fuck, man, right? And staring at Elmo, right? And then we get to the restaurant, we park up. I pretty much fall over, putting the fucking thing down, right? Got the stand down. We get in, we say hello, whatever. I sit down, and we're at this restaurant. Like, it was actually decent food. That's the night I had 6 chicken nuggets. Decent food, actually. It was actually really good. The fucking music was pumping. So I sit down. Elmo and Michelle are across from me, and I'm just like leaning. I see, man, just fuck, bro. Everything was slow motion, but like everything was like a reaction.
But that Elmo and Michelle weren't stoned. No.
completely sober. No.
No, but so it was just you and
It was me, me,
no,
me
let's
and
not say
Eddie
it.
and a couple other boys.
Okay, that's fine, but
That's
there's
right.
a couple
Me
other
and Eddie and a
boys.
couple of other boys.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. That's all.
It's legal. But anyway,
Over there, like I said,
anyway,
everyone does it because you're on holidays.
I'm
man.
sitting there just staring straight through Elmo because like I'm just waiting for the point where everyone just goes, right, let's go home.
Brent's like this.
Yeah, I'm just my mouth wasn't open. I'm just sitting there just going, can this get any worse?
Can this ride go up and down?
No, it was just a straight down.
Oh, you on the down?
Yeah, it was just down. There was no increase. It was just down.
Hey, important question. Did you green out?
We're getting there, right?
Oh,
right, we're getting there, right? So
here we go.
I mean, I get like all I see is Elmo's head just pop over, right? Because I'm staring right through him. I just see this pop over and just hear this.
What? You're good.
And I'm like, oh yeah, man, yeah. So it scared the fuck out of me twice actually, and then I'm getting worse. I've looked over at Dixie, and I'm like, man, I can't ride home. He's gone, what do you mean? I said, I don't think it's a smart idea for me to ride home, bro.
You couldn't ride home.
No, I just didn't think it was a smart option. So I was like, do you mind giving me a double? Because his partner could ride my scooter back, right?
Wow.
So he's like, yeah, man, no worries. So everyone's packed up. We're walking out the restaurant, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is when the thunderstorm happened, right? I heard the whole thing before everybody did, right? Adam can get fucked, right? I heard the whole thing. I knew exactly.
You hear that, Adam? You can get fucked.
I'm sitting there. I'm looking at it like it's starting to piss down, right? And I'm like, holy shit, it's flogging down. Adam looks over at me and goes, bro, do you even know what the fuck's going on? Because I'm just sitting there with my mouth open. It's going, holy shit. So we get up, say our goodbyes and everything. Adam can see how gone I am. Starts dancing in front of me. All right. I've just shoved him straight out of the way and just let it rip, man. Just hauled my ass off, man.
Oh, you buff. You greened out. You amateur.
Yeah, man. Just the big one that was. And then we come.
So you changed your name to Ralph.
Yeah, man. So it was a rough day. But
or was it Bert? Which one?
Hey, Adam can get fucked because that night we went out drinking. The next night, he was gone. And we had the same amount. So
Adam, you're gone.
Fuck you. I accept your challenge to Melbourne, by the way, mate. Next Melbourne. Apparently me and him are going out, getting smashed.
Are we going to Melbourne?
Yeah, man, April.
That's next month.
Or whatever the fuck it is. No, when's the next Melbourne one? I can't remember. No, May 9th, I think it is. May 9th. But anyway. Well, I'm going.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it a cult thing?
I don't know. I haven't.
Are we just?
I was going to go anyway if we were playing as cult or not.
Oh, okay.
But
no pressure, boy.
No pressure at all. Well, they go. No. It's just how it works.
Okay, so go on.
So yeah. We're on, bitch. We're on.
Just get on with it. Right. I mean, yeah. So guys need to touch your willies and get over it.
We're driving home or riding home, I should say, anyway. And
you get doubled by Troy.
Yeah, I was on the back with Dixie, and Dixie's like, "Mate, you good? You good?" The whole time. I'm like, "Yeah, man. I'm holding on the back, like living my life." And then all of a sudden, I just feel the hinge of just this warmth come in my front direction, right? So I've just let go and then just grabbed Dixie by the waist and just snuggled into him. And mate, Dixie's just turned his head and goes, "Mate, you comfy?" And I went, "Yeah, man."
Is there something you want to tell me,
I'm
Bruno?
like, man, you're just like the perfect, just you know. I think I was that gone. I had no idea. Get back, forgot to get my keys off Dixie, so I went straight to my hotel room.
No keys.
No, my scooter keys. They give you a card for the hotel.
Okay.
Scanned in, got in the hotel room, and just had a shower and just woke up the next morning. Got to the field. I was the last one there with Ben, and Broderick and Grace just looked at me and went, "Had a good night."
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Broderick's just got this big smile looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. Everybody already knew what.
Yeah. I was like, "Fuck, I can't hide this fucking one." Shit.
Well, you tried to hide it now, but I wasn't gonna let my opportunity go, mate. There's no way.
But no, it was a good time. It was a really good time. I had a blast, especially just getting to know everyone a little bit more, just, having a little holiday with everybody.
I'm giving away the opportunity.
Yeah, you're a fuckwit. But it was a really cool event, really fun. Just it was an experience everybody needs to go and try. Like honestly, guys, put a team together, go over, have fun, go try and win. It's just It's just super cool. You get to meet so many just
All right,
personalities.
so with Ricky and our team, if they're good to do it December, we're both in. So I'll come to this one.
Right.
So I've already got my passport done too. So
Yeah, no, just say yes for me.
well, you got anything else on, mate?
Yeah, I got Bali for 2 weeks.
When,
October.
bro? That's like 2 months before. You only need 8 weeks to rebalance your bank account, bro. You'll be right.
Wow.
We're going to Thailand. Oh, mate, I can go buy it.
Yeah, because we make
yourself.
because we make so much money.
I'll go buy myself.
No, we make so much money doing this.
This makes us no money.
Ah, mate, you got to tell the haters that.
We got haters. Oh shit, sorry haters. Yeah, no, unfortunately, yeah, we don't make a freaking penny off this.
Ah, mate, we make killing. Talking about make an absolute killing.
I'm not saying any cunt. What's going on?
Oh man, I don't even have a bank account connected to this shit.
Are you holding out on me?
Oh, always, bro, always.
Oh,
Always.
jeez.
That's why we have an IKEA plant.
Oh, what?
That's why we have an IKEA plant.
With the new Undr sticker on the front.
Yeah, that I got from Ricky Axtell.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. You got to mingle with.
I got to meet
mingle,
a
you
few
got
of
to
the-
speak to Ricky Axel, who is the owner of Undr Industries.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
He's one of
couple of the Undr Industries boys.
our favorite brands.
Yeah, sick.
Oh, I love
sick stuff. Man. Honestly,
hello.
It's Plucker, isn't it, that owns them?
Plucker.
Is it Plucker that
The
owns
pants.
it?
Yeah. Plucker
Yeah,
loves his
don't leave those hanging around, man. We warned Jet Sevens, bro.
Mate.
We warned Jet Sevens. Don't leave them hanging around, bro.
I think
We got this.
We just, yeah.
No, it's a good brand.
Need to have a chat with
sick.
Ricky, I guess.
Super sick clothing, super sick. Just quality. I felt their quality of their jerseys now that they have and their pants. Just
Well, look, we've
super,
got
super good.
at the current present, we do have Black Flag as our jersey sponsor, so I think we'll probably be sticking with that. But
100%.
like, maybe we can get a little bit of contact out to Ricky and go, hey mate, what do you think of us supplying us with Undr?
Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. So yeah,
just pants,
yeah.
maybe, and
yeah, it's a
I
possibility.
don't know
man.
what else they do. maybe.
Everything, and they do heaps of stuff. Packs. I think they're even into padding now.
Well,
he makes a really cool claw
I don't-
attachment for your hopper. For your hopper for your gas tank.
Okay, I don't know Ricky on a personal level,
Mhm.
but I know this gentleman right here, and he was a massive.
That's knowing everybody then.
No, but apparently Ricky knows me. You said through Corey.
I think he said he's heard of you.
Okay, cool. Well, that's cool. Well, there's a start. But it is a brand that isn't massive in Australia, and I've had a pair of their pants and some of their jerseys for a long time now, and I've actually thrashed the living crap out of them. And
It's super high quality.
yeah, it's unbelievable the way they hold up. So,
Super,
I mean, that's I guess with a lot of pants on the market these days, but
yeah. No, they're just super high quality, super sick.
But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about Undr, and they're not. I don't think any pro teams use them. I think they more do lower divisional teams because
I think so. Sort of like.
they don't really want the headache, or is it just something that?
Well, I think it's just you get more benefit. You get.
Well, I know Seattle Thunder use them all the time, like from season to season, and again, like for the couple of seasons they were in the division, right? It was them, and like I believe. Well, Corey was the type of guy that sort of wanted to give the smaller guys a go, like Shocker and Undr and like, Dizana and all the other companies they started using towards the end. So like he was always like, give the smaller guys a go, then just go with Eclipse, HK and the big brands, the mainstream sort of, stuff.
No, like even all the American guys are super encouraging, like the way they hype themselves up, like. It's super funny the language, the way we use it differently. Like obviously, the Americans.
It's more of a code.
The Americans are just super formal and like they use more smarter words. Let's just say
smarter.
Let's just say that, like Aussies have a lot of slang.
Well, hang on,
right? Well, they speak.
Whoa,
speak more posh considering how we talk, right?
Whoa.
No. Right?
You calling us dumb?
I reckon we're freaking mongrels, mate. The way some Aussies speak, most Aussies speak, mate, mongrels.
He's calling you mongrel.
Fucking oath. Bunch of cunts.
Oh, I apologize. Fucking mongrel.
I think,
Anyway,
I think it's just, it's the way they hype themselves,
they're the kind of guys you want in your pits to rev you up before a game.
Our rev up is let's go, cunt. Fuck me. Like, pull your shit together. Let's
pull your head in, cunt. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go out there.
Whereas then they're like, come on, boys. Let's get in here. Let's do this. We can fucking get this. Let's go, baby.
It's a whole story.
It's just, it's a whole blurb at the back of a book. It's just, whereas us, we're the fucking title. get your shit together.
And get on the field and do
Right.
your fucking job, cunt.
That's
Sorry about the swearing in this.
and then
It's been a bit more than
the
normal.
Russians are just. I went into Thailand speaking English or speaking Aussie.
Came back learning Russian.
I left with a certificate of how to speak Russian.
Yeah.
That
That's what
was-
they were yelling in the pits.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was super sick. The competition, even in the like. So when we were watching the night ball, you had the Americans behind us, the Russians all on one end, and then everything else.
Yeah, right.
So you had the Russians competing with everybody,
Right.
and you had a minority versus a whole majority.
Yeah.
So when there was, especially during the finals,
Yeah.
between Div 2, because it was a Russian team and an American team, we joined in with the American guys because that was Ricky's team with the Undr.
Yeah.
Underprivileged.
Underprivileged they were called, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like with that underprivileged, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They had UNDA, yeah.
UNDR.
Yeah. Well, they had his brand as the
Yeah. It's UNDR. So they were doing the Russia chant, and then we started the USA chant. Feeling off, mate. We felt like we we're going off, like going for fit. That's all you hear at their chants as well.
Well, they're proud Texans.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're very patriotic people.
And then when I think it was the Malaysians, or it could have been the Japanese guys that were on, the other guys down the bottom started a shrimp fried rice chant, and it was
shrimp fried rice.
It was absolutely hilarious, man. We couldn't. We outbeat the Russian chant because they couldn't stop laughing at us. It was the best. It was the absolute best.
Cool. Okay. So it was an awesome experience.
It was an awesome experience.
Look,
right.
I'll let you know now. Brent's hay fever is kicking in right now, and he's going to start sneezing. So
100%.
I'll pre-warn you before it starts.
Yeah, thank you, Bill.
Yeah, well, I can see you starting to sniffle over there, mate. Okay, so overall, it was a good event. You highly advise people do it. And
100%.
Future ones, obviously,
absolutely.
Next one we'll go together.
Wouldn't recommend it more. Ran so smooth. Staff there were fantastic. Paint was pretty much excellent.
You just had as I saw, probably 20 referees.
I think it was close to 20 refs or 15 refs that day, for both days, all day.
And the reffing level, what was that like?
It was okay.
It was good?
It was good.
Yeah, it was good. Okay,
it was all right.
I mean, it's at the end of the day,
they're human beings, man.
Mate, we ref as well. We know what it's like. I mean, I used to ref pro division and semi-pro division, and we're human beings. You are going to make mistakes here and there. You try your utmost best not to, but you're going to make one out of the whole weekend somewhere. You're going to have a little blunder. I've had here and there. Actually, John O'Collins will back that up for me because I kind of fucked him up, the poor bloke, when he was in the snake that time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry, Jono, but it was the kid. He had a sticker on the hopper. But anyway, again, that's an example. But bro, we're human beings. You can make an error, right? We're not a machine where But again, if it's to a certain level where it's decent and they're not missing shit and they're calling you out and it's what you want, it's great. Well, that's good. That's what you want.
Yeah, 100%. No, it was really good. No, it was a really good event. Good experience. Good time away. And then obviously I had to come back to reality.
Reality. Shit.
So that's probably the main reason we probably had the slack. Well, I had the slack off for a couple of weeks
and not doing an episode.
Yeah, because we tried. I banged one out. We banged one out before I went to Thailand. For this exact reason. And then so the week we come back from Thailand, or the way I came back from Thailand, then it was Super Sevens.
Yeah, so we had the event, and then there was something else, and something else, and something else. So we couldn't. Well,
yeah,
there was some. So, but yeah, I kept busting his chops. So did a lot of the viewers.
I saw a lot of the viewers, man. My God.
Oh, bro, I had a lot of, especially when we turned up to training, right?
Yeah.
After you came back from Thailand, it was also most of the players were like, "Oi, when's the next episode coming out?"
Yeah,
I'm like, well, I've been busting Brent's chops, but you know what? Maybe you should bust his chops as well. We'll get it done quicker. Yeah.
Didn't that work?
Well, it worked because we're here today doing this.
Yeah, it got me in here.
Yeah.
So no, it was really good. It had me keen for sevens, getting ready for it. The first 5-man being in
TXBL.
Being the TXBL. So got a super pump for sevens and super ready. So
yeah, cool. That's mad. That's awesome.
No, we had a really good time. Keen for the next one.
Anything else, mate, you'd like to add, or is that pretty much that's your whole Thailand experience?
That was a Thailand experience, really.
Don't want to share anything else with us? No other...
It was a good time away, man. We met up with the other Aussies that were there, like River and the OG crew.
So there was Colt, OG Boys Australia, STK, Entourage, and that was it. That was the
pretty sure that was and Smoke Monkeys.
Oh, and Smoke Monkeys, sorry. Oh, yeah, Kenny and Corey Lobb and the boys, yeah.
Yeah.
And Nikki was playing with you as well.
Yeah, I
Nicole.
think she was playing with Smoke Monkeys.
Smoke Monkeys were playing with him as well. Yeah, no, good on you, Nikki, for giving it a go.
No, it was really good.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, cool. So
that's pretty much a wrap.
Is that a wrap of Thailand, mate?
TXPL, yeah, it's pretty much that was pretty much it, really.
All right, so it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a good time away, man.
Okay, cool. So Brent highly recommends with the next one coming up. You should do it, eh?
100%.
So, well, I'm in. So,
like, it wasn't spoken anything but highly about from everybody. So,
well, I saw a lot of the videos, man, that a lot of players posted up. I saw a lot of the videos. Like, I watched a lot of the live stream from the games, and I mean, even the players that were sitting in the stands cheering other teams, it looks like everyone was in a good mood during the night when you were going out to the markets and doing all that shit. It looked like it was a lot of fun. So I guess it's as we said before, it's the journey leading into like the tournament. I mean, you've got the tournament day, right, which is the Saturday and the Sunday, that's the main reason you're there for, is to play tournament, right, paintball. But like, you get to enjoy the rest of the experience.
Yeah.
Like the travel there, going through all the shit, and then Okay.
No, it was good.
So hopefully for the next one, Breno, we don't have any issues. I don't think I'll be flying through Hong Kong with you. I'll be going straight there.
I don't think so either.
You muppet. Cool. All right. So that's a wrap on Thailand. Cool. All right. So what do we got next? Well, Sevens.
Sevens Pro was just finished.
Yeah, we just come off a Sevens Pro weekend, and we played with our new team, Colt, and I'd say it was a pretty positive weekend from us.
Yeah, 100%.
I had a good weekend.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
I had a good time.
It was good. Good comp throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah, man, it was a really good competition. Shout out to MVS and SWAT for taking first and second.
Yeah.
Kicking our asses. Shout out to Bitchin for coming fourth in their first pro event as well. That was a good way to step up and show the competition who you are.
Yeah, it was good to see them.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
You know what? For their first tournament, I think they done really well. Like they were competitive. They weren't sort of.
None of them had a bad attitude.
No, and then like they were coming off the field even after a loss or whatever, and they had smiles on their face, and they're like, "We know it's our first event and this shit we got," which was really good to see, and like good on them for stepping up, man.
They're just watching them sort of progress.
And you know what? They should be proud of themselves, bro. They did well in their first event, eh?
Yeah.
Like they gave it a fair crack.
So the way they progressed through the day too, like coming off a hard first game loss. And then, just sort of turning the tides, even when they were facing and SWAT, giving those two teams a really big run too. So,
well, I'm pretty sure they stole a point off SWAT and a couple of points off other teams as well. Did I think they drew a game, or did they sort of get close? Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, but it was a really good effort from their whole team all around, from like front players, back players. So good on them.
No, it was
good to see.
It was good to see.
They should be proud. They did pretty good.
Yeah, 100%.
It was good to see them there.
But the sevens was good. Reffing was Reffing was actually pretty good. This round.
It's come a long way, bro.
Yeah, considering what we went from last year, this year was really start of this year has been really good.
No, they're getting a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're really good.
It only comes with time.
I guess the more events you ref, the more experience you get, the more better you become as a referee, man. 100%. So you know that yourself, bro. Like I've done it a lot longer than you, and like you know yourself that haven't been doing it that long. So it's good to see when you've got fair refereeing and it's on point. It makes the day go so much smoother.
Yeah, 100%. No,
that's awesome. Yeah, sweet.
Seven. Yeah, it was a fun event. It was just all around the team that we played for gelled. Just everything clicked. Shout out to Riley and Isabella for coming up from Melbourne. Play as well.
Riley King from the Lumberjacks he played extremely well, man. So thank you, Riley. You did a stellar job.
Yeah, 100%. Close to one of I reckon the MVP of the event.
Look, I'll be honest with you, Brent. Like I think we've done pretty well. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way we performed and the way we sort of played on the weekend. Obviously, there's a few things we've got to work on. Like playing against SWAT and Envious was a bit of a turning point. Well, yeah, but the thing was, right, so on the Saturday when we had to play Envious, we only had a roster of 5 players because Gracie had to go to hospital, something sort of.
Yeah, Gracie just had to go to hospital.
Bad vertigo.
Roderick had to be there, obviously, being
so we went into that game with literally just the 5 players.
5 of us in 35-degree weather.
Yeah, and we sort of just looked at each other and went, hey, look, we got to pick up the slack and play as best as we can. So the score ended up being, I think we lost 3-1. Yeah, but 3-1. Like Riley, myself, Brent, Gaddy.
A big shout out to Gaddy too, man. Fuck me. He was a big leader during that game, bro. So
yeah. So I believe we done all right. So it was a positive start to I think the season for us, and like I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Oh,
It should
100%.
be pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm
So,
excited.
you know,
But I'll
hopefully.
tell you what I'm excited for. The Elite 1-5, man. Coming up 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. Keen.
Well, we are playing with Colt in the pro division.
100%.
So yeah, Kyle. Yep.
Coming for you, man.
Sorry, buddy, we're coming for you.
Coming for you, bro.
And we're
Oh,
coming.
you know what? I'm excited to play again, man.
Well, yeah, but also, yeah, we're coming for that series
100%.
title. So
No, we're coming for first place.
hopefully, let's hopefully put in a big season.
You just,
So,
you just play your best, and if you walk away knowing you played your best, you can't be any happier.
hey, man, that's the plan for this season. So play the events
100%.
we can and try and smash out as many events that we can and try and do really well and just
just
keep building and building and building from there. Eh?
Yeah, 100%. Just build a really good team.
Yeah,
just be consistent across
That's
the board.
Exactly right.
But no, yeah, super keen. 18s per division, 3 divisions, increased prize pool. Mate, it's all coming.
It's capped at 8 teams per division, yeah, and they're doing Friday. They're doing what?
Friday, all the AMs, Saturday, all the semi-pro and pro
prelims,
and then Sunday will be finals. Sorry, Friday will be AMs and final prelims and finals for AMs. Sorry, I should clarify that. And then Saturday is just prelims for semi-pro, pro, and then Sunday is just finals for pro.
Just finals for pro and semi-pro on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, the last time they did that, we started at 9 o'clock. Got a bit of a later start.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
it was pretty good. But we were done by like 12,
1 o'clock,
12:30, 1 o'clock.
Only 7 minutes race to 3, but
yeah, but it was sort of like they went through it pretty quickly. Then they had the presentation, and we were like pretty much wrapped up by like 1:30, 2 o'clock, which was really good because everyone got to go home, have a shower, and then go, oh look, shit, we can all go out and have a relaxing dinner tonight. We don't have to rush to go have a shower, clean our shit, get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah,
that was good. That was hopefully it works out this way as well this time.
Hopefully, yeah. No, like I said, I'm super keen, super pumped for it. So only up and hills,
mate. Yeah. So it's gonna be again one of those events. Depending what layout Pete drops,
okay, I reckon it'll be a fun one.
It always is. But again, like us as a team, it's sort of like our first time. Well, not our first time, but sort of like we're playing another event together, sort of. So obviously we're going to get a little bit familiar, a little bit better with each other. So, basically it's just building and building and building for the rest of the season. Like,
100%.
Yeah, cool. That's good. So, paint, coughs, same.
It's the HK4 star, man.
Same as last time, right?
Yeah.
So it's, the 2-star, 4-star, and there'll be obviously Warrior as well.
I think Warrior star.
That's not too bad. So you got a bit of a variety of paint.
Yeah.
Awesome. Refs Inc. Refing the event.
Yeah.
Obviously it's, would you say 7 minutes race to 3?
7 minutes race to 3.
Split deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of fun because it gives you a little bit. Oh, here we go. He's
man.
off.
Yeah, I'm off to a good start.
He's off to the races.
Off to a good start.
He's off. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. Yup, he's off.
Oh man, off to the races.
Yeah, well, just come on, mate.
Just pull it together,
mate,
right?
Just pull your shit.
Together.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man.
Our people are watching us.
Oh,
bro.
fucking no.
Anyway, so yeah, okay. So obviously we're gonna get there on the Friday.
Yeah, Friday sometime, and
then just go. Well, we're staying at an Airbnb.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's like 8, 9 minutes, 10 minutes away from the field, whatever. Who cares? That's fine. So how many? So we said 8 teams cap.
8 teams.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And so far, I think AM's division's full.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't actually.
And semi-pro, last I looked, I think they were up to 6 teams. Was it 6?
So, yeah, something like that. Yeah, something high, something nearly packed out. You know, like 2 spots left for semi, and then like 4 spots left for pro, something like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's looking good.
That's good. That's awesome.
It's looking good. It's looking healthy.
Well, look, I'll be honest with you. It's with the way the season's kicked off, and like we've already played a fair few events.
Yeah,
it's looking like a good season, like a very jam-packed season, which it looks like paintball's making a decent comeback. So, it's good, man. It's good to see.
It looks like it's making a comeback. So it's
yeah, right. That's good. Anything else on cops, buddy? We need to cover.
I think that's it, man. That's it, bro.
No,
I think that's it, man. That's all I can come up with.
Okay. And any upcoming events? Wait a minute. Well, you do have Super Sevens round 2 coming up in like
Yarra
50.
10-man?
Yarra 10-man. That's like is it June?
Hey, I don't know.
Anyway, it's up. Nah, well, it's if you want to find out, it's on the. Is it Action or is it Super Sevens? Super Sevens page. So there is. Mike hasn't announced that he has announced the date for the 10-man. It's up, and yeah, I
can't remember.
It's. I saw it earlier on, but anyway, so hopefully they get a decent turnout.
Yeah, hopefully. Good.
The other thing I did see for next round for sevens is that the Outlaws are coming back from Singapore.
Yeah, Outlaws come back to Singapore round 2.
Yeah, so it's good to see the boys back. Nice guys.
Oh, super.
Last
friendly,
couple of times they
cool
came
guy.
out, like we got to spend a fair bit of time with a couple of the boys, like Jeffrey and
Roy,
and a couple of the other guys, and mate, they were really nice blokes, and it's good to see them back. So
yeah, it is. It is.
I'll be honest with you, they'll probably enjoy the event a lot more this time because the refereeing, like last time they came out, it was sort of a transition between training up referees, and it was that sort of like
it was that sort of
it wasn't like okay, so from then till now, like the referees now that run their events are a lot more trained up and a lot more better.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure these guys will enjoy themselves and probably
100%.
be there probably for the other 3 rounds, I guess, if
100%.
not. So I mean, they missed round 1, but obviously they probably had shit on or they couldn't.
Like
yeah, well.
Something like that.
Well, yeah, you can't. So, okay, so it's good to see them back. And there's a new AMS team as well. And a new semi-pro team.
Yeah, AMS and semi-pro they're playing. I can't remember. Say their
Elysium.
I
don't know. I saw it on Facebook. I saw it on Facebook the other day, and I was like, who are these blokes? And they're like, oh, new team. So,
I'm not even going to try and pronounce it.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, please correct me, guys, because, well, it's good to see.
Yeah, man.
Okay, the pattern I am seeing though, because so with it sort of we used to do it. Well, so originally it was the Eskies, right? They sort of started teams in a lot of divisions and had a fair few teams in each division, right?
Yeah.
And then sort of another sort of club came into it, which we sort of it was a dark period, and they were called the Outlaws. And they sort of had a fair few teams in divisions, but they quickly folded after a year or so.
Yeah.
And then you had the Wicked Assassins, who myself and Brent used to play for, who I played for many seasons with Blake Graham and that. And then we started off like as a novice team, moved up into AMS, and then moved into semi-pro, and then started producing other teams, and then came to the point where we had 2 AMS teams, 2 semi-pro teams, and a pro team.
Yeah.
And I noticed that's a pattern now. It's becoming a pattern with a lot of teams that are coming into it. Like I noticed with like the Immortals did it. I think Lockie put Fafo together, which is they're an AMS team, right? But they're a branch off from the Immortals, right? You've got the Vikings, obviously they've got their semi-pro teams and their AMS teams, right? And I know for a fact the Triton Sea boys, they're playing AMS this season, and they are stepping up into semi-pro next season, and I'm playing with them next season. So they're also, I think, training a squad for the AMS division.
Yeah.
So it's becoming a trend. Like a lot of teams that are coming into it, they're not just going, okay, we want the one team. They're sort of going, all right, we're going to start off here, then we're going to move up. But when we move up, we still want a branch of our team competing in this division here. So it's good to see. Like it's how you grow the sport, obviously, 100%. Right? So it's good to see that it's happening with a lot of teams now, which is really good.
Yeah, that's the best part.
And it's a bitchin'. Another example, like they've got their pro team. Have they got a semi-pro and an AMS team, or is it just the one and the 2?
I think it's just the 1 and the 2. They could make it 3.
Well, okay, fair enough. But like, it's you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's good to see that. Okay, teams that play a division, they get really good, then they go, all right, stuff it, we're going up. But you know what? We still want our brand, our team to be representing us. So let's put a new team together of a bunch of newbies, and let's train them up with us at training weekends, which is really good. But that's obviously it's what we're trying to do is grow the sport more and more and more. So,
100%.
So that's good to see.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? So and if there's any other teams that I've miss that have done the same thing. Thank you, like for doing what
seriously,
you're doing to every team, because like it's honestly it's what grows the sport, and that's our freaking aim here anyway.
Yeah, literally why we do this, for
That's
so much.
that's
why we do this for so much money,
Again with the money, mate. Like I'm not seeing any of this cash, bro. Come on, I'm getting ripped here.
Can't you see it all on the table, man? Can't you see it all on the table? That's how much we make from this show, mate.
Fucking mate, all I see is a black floor. That's right. Nothing else.
That's right.
No cash under the
This
table.
is how much we make from this, mate.
Oh, we don't do this for money anyway.
Make it from a coffee mug I bought.
Did you paid for this, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. You bought 2 of them, one for me, one for you.
In that plant from IKEA.
Ricky Axel gave you the stickers.
Yeah. No, his wife. His wife did.
Oh, his wife.
His wife did.
And shout out to Renee and the SWAT Vikings, because they did the clock for us, and they have made a shirt for us as well, a white one.
Yeah.
We've worn it before.
But speaking of shirts.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of shirts. You want to make the announcement?
No, bro, that's your department.
Right, really?
You know more information about it. I don't.
Wow. My
department today was to grill the shit out of you about Thailand. I said,
well,
okay, so
whatever.
I've done my bit. Now
Right.
you can do something.
Good on
Why
you,
don't
mate.
do something?
Oh, well, good for you. That's a good stuff. That's cool.
Right.
Are you all right?
No, I'm going. I'm going.
See you, man. But no, we partnered with Woody from Black Flag.
Thanks,
so
Woody.
Super high quality, super pristine clothing, cotton shirts, dry fits. I'm going to speak to him about jumpers, shorts, even if you want some hats, another source for some hats.
It is one thing you guys have been asking him and me about, and it's sort of like it's merch that we just needed to reboost our bank accounts a little bit to pay for the merch.
Yeah,
so.
literally.
We don't. There's no.
So if you want shirts, let me know. Drop me or Bill a DM, or even DM the actual Down Under podcast socials that I've finally.
Oh yeah, finally.
They'll be linked in the description of the Spotify and the YouTube playlist. So you'll be able to follow and add on Facebook and Instagram. Me and Bill will be sure to be doing a few interviews and that sort of stuff, and just raw footage of training and stuff like that. I'm going to make a another one for like Undr Media, Under Media.
Yep.
So that'll just be like team interviews, team captain interviews. A lot of people have been requesting some live shit. So I think when we're at AMS and semi-pro, if one of us aren't playing or reffing, we'll just go around the camera and a little microphone.
Well, we've got no excuses, because I purchased one today. You should have brought it.
We'll go around with a camera, a microphone,
yep.
And give a few interviews to people, obviously, that have the time, a few captains, a few whole teams, ask them, why they do this, blah, blah, just the general geo questions.
And the answer to the question a lot of people have been asking, yes, he is working on the live stuff. Which,
I am working on the live stuff.
You can explain that one too, mate, because I've copped it a bit. They're like, you guys said and I'm like, yeah, I know, but he's got to work it out.
Off, it's working out, it's coming. All right. Hey. Live shows, I don't know about, just because of timing and stuff like that. If we were to do one, it'd be on a weekend.
At an event, if we do one. And it's not going to be like a full show. It'll be a 10 minute snippet of something.
Like I said, I'll be at the field with doing live videos and stuff like that, and then
we'll just go live
and shit like that, right?
Yeah,
we'll do all kinds of stuff like that. As for live shows, because I've had a few comments about doing a live show, it'll probably be more like, say, a Saturday night.
Okay, because some of the viewers that have mentioned it to me, right? They're like, well, we want to interact. Like, we want to be able to, while you guys are on, we'll be able to comment and talk to you. So,
I've had a fair few. So, for our next guest as well, which we do have coming, it'll be in a couple of episodes. Guys, drop us some questions. Hit me or Bill up, or even the actual page itself now that you can do that.
Yeah.
And for the next guest, who we won't reveal, drop some questions.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. Leave the viewers spectating, mate.
Really?
Mate, the unknown keeps them coming.
Well.
Tease him a little bit, right? We'll tease him a little bit, right? This guy's been a pro player for a fair while. He's played.
Brent's just spilt more than what he's had to there.
And he's played on a few teams.
So he's a pro player.
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, you've spilt more than what you were supposed to.
There's a fair few pros, man. So I don't know. Right. Anyway. So our next guest will be in a couple of episodes time. Drop some questions down, guys, that you want answered.
No, let's do a poll. Who do the viewers think our next guest is going to be?
What, and just name 4 people?
No.
Or you want a written question? Like a written answer?
No, I don't want a written answer. Just do a poll, man, and let them vote on it. And they're like, no, okay. Well, no, just do like a thing where they can just comment somebody's name.
That's right, a written answer.
A written answer, yes, something like that. Okay. Who they think.
So, yeah, I'll probably do that on the Instagrams.
And there's currently, 6 or 7 pro teams?
Fair few, man. There's a fair few people that have played pro.
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have spilled the beans on the pro player.
So, yeah, that on the Instagram page. So, follow the Instagram page so you guys know when the poll comes up. And smack it, and the answer, and the winner, I reckon, if someone gets it, that doesn't
it's got to be the first person.
That doesn't actually know who it already is, because
you've got to keep your eye on to see who the first.
Because only 2 people know, right? So
wait a minute, who's 2 people?
2 people know.
Me and you,
all right? 4 people know then.
The
person themselves.
Right? Okay, so
me and you,
yeah,
and 1 other person. All right, they're the only people that know. So, okay, cool, right. So follow the Instagram page. When the poll goes up, the winner, so the person who actually guesses the poll correctly, wins a shirt.
Okay, that's cool.
So let's just do that. Put the merch up.
But you got to see who the first person's going to be that gets it.
No. I know the first person. Okay. Come up in a series of messages.
All right, cool. So you'll be able to see in order?
In order, yeah.
Okay, so how many? Obviously, we've got a few viewers.
Couple.
Okay, so first one that gets it.
Before the episode airs.
Before the episode
I'll leave it up for a fair few days. And then I'll do it again a couple of days before we do the episode.
Yeah.
And if somebody gets it, they win a free shirt.
Okay, cool.
And then the second person who gets it, if there's a second person, gets a hat.
Okay. So we're giving a hat and a t-shirt.
A hat and a t-shirt's up for grabs.
Cool. There you go.
So
you heard it first from him.
But so if you guys want hats, shirts, possibly jumpers, dry fit shirts, cotton shirts, if you even want a mug, let me know. I'm in the process of getting a bunch of stickers and everything. So every time you order a shirt, order a pair of shorts or whatever, you get a sticker or something thrown in.
Actually, that's what I want to speak to you about. I have maybe I should have checked with you first, and maybe I shouldn't be. Anyway, I have spoken to a friend that's got a graphic design company, and he's made a couple of stickers. He's made smaller ones for the top of our pods, and he's also made big ones, and he's made square ones. But he's only made like 5 of each.
Just a prototype.
Yeah, right. So, do you want me to get a bunch made?
Yeah, man.
And we'll just
go for it.
Yeah, we're cool.
It goes out to the people.
Well, hang on. Have you got a sticker guy or no?
No.
You don't?
No.
All right. So I'll speak to Brett. His name's Brett.
You go for it.
He's a really good friend of mine. Actually, no, you wouldn't have met him. He used to play paintball.
That's right. No, you can do with the stickers.
Days.
Get the stickers. I'll deal with Woody with the shirts and everything like that. So,
well, this is what I want to ask. All right, so the pod size ones that I'm making, that's for obviously our team pods, right?
Sure.
Okay, but then square or round, like.
Well, our logo's round. Put it as round.
So round stickers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do round ones.
Yeah.
All round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys want merch,
I'll get about 1,000 of those made.
So if you guys want merch, hit me or Bill up, or even the actual page itself. Message us. Get your order in. Get your size, shirt, quantity, possibly even color.
Do you know what? I'll just get just with the stickers and shit. I'll give you a bunch, and you just
whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we'll deal with it.
Muppet.
So yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
Come on, Muppet kid.
Get your orders in. I'll probably order it within the what's the date? It's like
Oh,
It's-
mate. Yeah.
it's
Both our phones are on silent.
I'll have
We're
the
not allowed
order
to
in
have-
by the end of April. I'll put the order in, so I've officially like everything, all sizes,
Okay.
just let us know. We'll get back to you with everything about information, when it will be here, all that sort of stuff.
Well, look, once they're all done and T-shirts, hats and all that and all the rest of the stuff, and we actually start seeing it out there, I guess, that's like our way of saying thank you.
Yeah, man, that's all it is. So yeah,
Just rocket them everywhere you can.
pretty much. So yeah, I think that's that's what I want to talk about the merch. I think.
Yeah, nothing else. Like, we're good with that. Like, well, shout out to Woody as well for.
Yeah,
I
shout
think
out
you're-
to Woody for helping us, man.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah.
yeah. Definitely a big help sponsoring the show.
Of course.
With Black Flag. So when you're getting a premium product, man, like I was at that booth that he had in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was printed sick. It looked fucking awesome. And going in there, and like the quality of all of his gear now, man, is just
yeah. I think he's changed the he changed his distributor, or I don't know,
changed
changed
or something like that.
something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
just-
And
it's
the
just-
guy he's with now, he's on a good wicket, so he makes really good
the
stuff.
quality of it's sick.
Yeah, it's good stuff. So.
But yeah, I think that's exactly what we'll do. I'll get everybody's order in by the end of April, or if I'm happy with the numbers that we got, I'll send it out early, get it through Woody, hopefully get it in quick. Everybody gets their stuff.
Sweet.
So
yeah. So you got the little competition to win the free shirt and hats.
that's it, man.
Cool.
First person to get it wins a shirt. The second person that gets it gets a hat. And I think that'll be the start of.
Have we got any of these laying around?
Nah, man.
Well, if we don't get them in time, I'll send them my one.
Oh, really?
It's only been worn twice. Unless they don't want it off my stinky head.
Oh, I don't know, man. Put that in a poll.
Get on.
You want Bill's stinky DNA or not?
No, if the hats don't come in time, I'll give them my one. I've only worn it the two
They'll come in
episodes
time.
here.
They'll come in time.
Yeah, hopefully they do. But if they don't, I will happily give mine away. I've only worn it to 2 podcasts though.
Oh, true that.
Yeah, so yeah, that's 2 hours of wear and tear on it, mate. Come on,
Wow.
it doesn't even have my DNA on it.
Oh, bullshit.
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 Mate, honestly, I think that's all I've got time to hear for you.
Well, how long
I think that's all I got for you, mate.
for
I
me?
think I'm sick of hearing you.
Oh, Jesus! Can you believe this
Hear it.
fucking guy? I mean,
This fucking guy.
I mean, do you believe
fucking
it?
guy.
This
Wow.
is my,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But no, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 5th episode. We really do appreciate all you guys' support and your absolute fucking nagging and howling us to get this shit back on schedule. But we promise it's back on every second Wednesday.
And you're absolute legends for hounding.
Yeah, fucking
love you guys.
We
Thank
love
you.
it all. So yeah, back to every second Wednesday. If something does change, we'll definitely make an announcement about it.
Yep.
But no, the lives are coming. The social medias are fixed, so go follow them. They'll be tagged.
Merchandise is done.
Merch
so
is ready.
Ready.
So yeah, just message me, message Bill, message the actual page. Get your orders in, get them fast.
The progress is there.
Everything, yeah, it's finally at a stage now where it's sort of getting ready for you guys to just really sit back and enjoy now. So
Yeah,
hopefully we're still producing the content that you guys really do enjoy and really do like listening to. And that's another thing. Don't be afraid to, or don't be intimidated to message me or Bill and say, hey, this sounded shit, or didn't really enjoy listening to this section. I want to hear this more.
Well,
or,
we know we do have a few little minor mic issues.
Oh, no,
but, like that's
it's still early days.
working out.
But yeah. So yeah, we really do want to appreciate everybody's support, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. Honestly, guys, the show wouldn't be continuing. It wouldn't be what it was. We wouldn't.
Now you guys, man.
We wouldn't be putting all this extra effort in trying to get all this merch and just trying to make this sound and just look the best we can. So we really do appreciate all your guys' support. It does mean a lot to me and Bill.
Yep, definitely does.
That's to be heard.
Has to be said, not heard. It has to be said.
All right. So, no, honestly, it's a good feeling that people sit there and listen to our miserable sounding voices.
Well, it's actually, that's what I forgot to tell you before. So a couple of weeks ago, I went and trained with the Triton Sea Boys down at Corridor, right down at Ultimate. And it was pretty funny because, well, it was really humbling because the boys were telling me, hey, when's the next episode coming out? And I'm like, oh, you actually listen to it? They're like, yeah, man, we're paintballers, but some of the boys work there. And at the end of the day, when they're inside cleaning all the shit and going through the motion of the social day, basically our show's on background on the
That's
loudspeaker.
sick.
So Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's really good to see that people enjoy it that much. Where I mean, I had was it Riley that was saying it? On his way over, he was listening to the last episode or something like that, or
Yeah.
it was one of the guys was saying I was on my way to work or on my way home from work, and bang, I was listening to you guys. So it's humbling. It's really good to see.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good. Thank you
That's
very
what we
much
keep
to
doing it for.
everyone.
That's what we keep doing it for.
Yeah, shit, sure.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode. We'll see you guys definitely next fortnight.
In a fortnight.
For the next episode. So thank you guys so much. You guys have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever the fuck you are. We appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Bye.